My name is Nick Savage. I'm the head of School of Computing at the University of Portsmouth. I do, if you haven't already picked it up, I do have an interest in cybersecurity. My background is in coding and mathematics. I have a department of about 40 staff with about 15 researchers. And of those staff, I do have some staff that already have an interest in cybersecurity, so that was a good start. New university vision has identified security of risk as being a strategically important thematic area, as many other universities have also done so. But this gives me another lever to say, look guys, this is important. And one of the reasons why I need this lever is a conversation with a member of staff when I sort of first joined, who said, yes Nick, I did tell my project student not to bother about security in their final year project, because you can't get perfect security, so why bother? And then after that conversation, I was banging my head against the table a few times and did inform them that it is particularly appropriate to use good practice in designing whatever website they were putting together, because it's embarrassing for us to produce graduates that are incapable, unable, don't have the will to do things in a proper manner. We currently have 6 undergraduate degree programs that are accredited by the BCS. So we have computer science. Computer science makes up around about half of our undergraduate portfolio, undergraduate cohort. So we have per year about 250 to 300 students per year. We also have computing, and that's a sort of less technical, less analytical version of computer science. We have software engineering, and then we have some specialist degree programs that don't have a huge number of students on, and not a huge number, it's about 20 to 30. That's web tech, forensic computing, and business information systems. We have an architecture that all of our units are 20 credits in size, so we have 6 units per year, except for the first year and the third year. We have 140 credit unit in the first year, 140 credit unit in the third year, and our 40 credit unit in the third year is of course a final year project. In the first year, we deem programming to be rather important, so our first year unit, which is 40 credits in size, is a programming unit. So when I had members of staff that were involved in the workshops that took place, when the guidelines came out, I got all the course leads together and discussed how we would go about embedding the new requirements in time for our next BCS accreditation, which is in 2018, 2019. And of course, as has already been mentioned, our course leaders considered that we already have a full curriculum, so it's difficult to add more. And therefore, we really wanted to integrate the requirements into our current curriculum. So we want to integrate these requirements. That led to a review of what we're currently doing. That's our current curriculum, so the things that I'm interested in is actually what our students are engaging with, and then the framework around that, which are the learning outcomes that we put onto our programs and onto our units. Many units already exist with a specialism in security, so we already have things on computer science, we already have things from a business perspective, we already have things from a specialist forensic and cybersecurity perspective. And we also felt that there are many units that could or should have security aspects reflected in their learning outcomes. And these are core computer science, programming, architecture, networking units that there is some security in there. It's on week 24 at the end of the unit because we're matching the book and they put security in the back of the book. And we felt that we needed to make a change with that. We also had a lot of discussion about another comment that's been made. By integrating requirements into our existing curriculum, we have a strong possibility of losing it. And it's very nice at the moment if you're dealing with what we refer to as less legal, ethical, social, and professional issues required by BCS. We can put that very nicely into its own unit, and BCS come along, here is the unit, here is the assessment, it's very easy to find. It is much more difficult. We don't have such a strict quality management process that I've seen at other universities, which I'm thankful for, to be honest with you. But we do at the school level have now closer management of what is being presented to our students, what our students are being assessed against, to ensure that these things we're adding to our learning outcomes don't disappear. this is what we've done so far. We started in September 2015. We've taken those 5 thematic areas. We're introducing information and risk within context of one of our first year units. Our first year unit is first unit called Web Foundations 1, so coding internet applications. We've introduced secure systems and products into level 5, and that will be starting in September 2016. And that is integrated into our group project, so our group software engineering project. It's also integrated into, thankfully, which is just lucky because of the staff involved in that particular unit, people who have an interest in human-computer interaction, usability, also have a lot of things to say about the usability of security things. So the usability of security settings on products, so they're very interested in getting that in. And then, September 2016, we have the other 3 areas, so threats and attacks, operations and architecture, and then management. And management was one which quite frankly scared me an awful lot, because we don't already have something that fits very nicely there. And that is a new unit that we'll be bringing in. So, my issues, staffing. I have 2 very enthusiastic lecturers. Whenever I say, guys help, they always respond. It's very easy to overwork them. We're looking to expand our knowledge base by getting involved with the ISC Squared, bit of a sales pitch for Adrian here, academic program. I am now writing in an expectation of security knowledge to our new posts that we're advertising. So we recently advertised for someone, and it was to replace the Web Technologies lecturer, and I made the title Web Technologies with Cybersecurity. So that when the person turned up at their interviews, I do want you to be able to, I don't care what language you program in, but write an application that's going to interact in some way with something. But I need you to do it securely, and I need you to teach our students how to do that in a secure manner. So that's a little bit about the culture change I'm trying to have. Other problems that we experienced is by expanding teaching teams on units, we end up with timetabling issues, and everybody already has. Has anyone not got a timetabling issue? So we've made the problem worse. And also this year, we had a lot of luck because the talk incident happened at the same time that we're talking about information risk. So there's a great context we present to our Web Foundation students. And those sessions went particularly well, and our students then decided that they actually wanted to do forensic computing rather than computer science. And that has a real problem for me because I don't have the ability to take that number of students into forensic computing. Plus, I'd like to stay on computer science. What else have I got? That's it, yes. So that's what we did at Portsmouth.